episode, we finally made it to Saronia, discovering that the Thane of Saronia, who was Refia's uncle, has really just a... what am I trying to say? He's an agent for the Federation. And we went through the Saronia Heart docks. And in this episode, we're going to get onto the pirate ship. Try to take the helm, but...
got this one in the bag.
Yeah. Avasti, Kupo!
Ah!
Avasti, Kupo!
Moogles!
Pirates, Kupo!
Huh? The pirates? Did they just call us pirates?
Well, I'd say the pot knows a kettle when it sees it.
Hey.
For those who don't know, this is Mog's theme for Final Fantasy VI.
We're outnumbered, Kupo!
Now what, Kupo?
Stop saying Kupo and fight, Kupo! Oops.
Yep, we're fighting Coup Pirates.
There's only one thing to do now, Kupo.
Get him, the Kupo! Guys, we're not here to have fun.
And...
We're not here to have fun, Kupo.
better.
Much the better.
Haha. That's funny. Yep, we're fighting Coup Pirates. Let's do this. And now we're both there. But I'm just gonna speed through this.
Just sit tight.
That is awesome, both there.
Well,
Ah!
Good job.
One hit. Over almost 4,000 experience. With 4 Phoenix Sounds and 7,200 gil.
You got us, Kupo.
Scurvy swaps, for shame!
Ah! Why, who's this? It's Ferris from Final Fantasy V with her own Mirage, Sildra.
It's Captain Ferris, Kupo.
hello.
It's created a threshold. That mirage must be mega powerful.
You have no
How
idea.
kind of you gents to whip my crew into shape.
Oh, you're welcome. But I thought we just beat them up.
That's what she's saying, you doofus.
What are you, comedians?
Yeah.
Too bad. If you've the brass to steal from pirates, then you know what comes next. So long, you clowns!
Clowns? Where?
Clowns? Why is it clowns plural?
That's right, we're fighting Ferris's personal monster, the Sildra.
Look at the size of that mirage!
Tama, it's time. Make yourself big.
Huh? Yes, sir. You can do that? Guess not. I should have known better than to even ask.
That's funny. Now let's try to actually do something. That is awesome. Freaking Sildra and Ferris from Final Fantasy V. For those who don't know, as far as I can tell, really, I've never played 5. Ferris is the sister of one of the main characters for that game. Damn, I don't even remember her name. She was a princess and decided to try to save the 4 crystals. And she was a pirate captain. Do it, Warrior of Light. Boom. Oh, wow. See? One hit and it almost killed us. And of course... Oh, I didn't even know it was weak to that. Oh, crap. Yeah, that killed us. But don't worry, we were supposed to lose that fight.
Don't give up. threshold, we're all but done for. But they're too strong.
I have you now. Hide Refia all you want, but you can't play hide and seek with destiny.
The Thane?
Fate has chosen us.
The Thane of Saronia. Why is he here?
He followed us here?
What the?
Out of the Hydra and into the Craftapod! What are we gonna do?
Doesn't this make you just want to kiss Kate? These divine designs. Isn't fate great? Now that it's brought us together, anything could happen. Just imagine. Are we destined for something bigger? Or could it be our cookies are merely meant to crumble? Now, giants from the hills, these questions are all yours and mine to answer!
Yep, we're gonna fight the Thane as a soldier once again. Alright. This is really good, and we're gonna meet a couple more characters in this episode as well. Once we defeat the Federation Guard. Ah, great, he increases attack. Yep. But we got this, I know we do.
You scoundrel! Find another ship to spew your bilge on!
Ferris? Phrasing?
So this is how the dice have rolled.
Wow.
Hey, clowns.
Huh?
Yes, ma'am.
Perhaps you'd care to explain.
We are, in fact, the giants from the hills in the prophecy.
So, the Federation replaced Thane Taka with one of their soldiers.
Actually, we're not too sure about that ourselves.
But everything we've told you is true.
Honest to the goodness.
Well, believe me, I'd not put anything past those Federation dogs. But if they have monsters like that in power...
Hey, Captain Ferris, you wouldn't happen to know where they're headquartered. The Federation, I mean.
Bahamut's Citadel? No one knows a lick about that, lass.
It was worth a shot.
Why? Was that your reason for trying to steal my ship? To go off on some wild goose chase?
Yeah.
The whole idea was Lon's.
You don't say.
What, me? Oh, I would never, ever. I mean, I don't even like ships. Not that there's anything wrong with your... Oh, please don't hurt me.
Belay there, lad.
Okay.
You see, I might be able to help you gents on your way after all. If you are the giants from the hills, the ones the prophecy mentions, then I recall the same prophecy mentioning where you're supposed to go.
Huh? You mean there's more to it?
Ahoy, Mog! You've read the prophecy, haven't you?
I have, Kupo. The prophecy says quite clearly that the giants from the hills would collect 4 keys, open up a pathway to the Crystal Tower, brave its dangers, and mount the very heavens, Kupo!
4 keys, huh?
Wait, the Crystal... Tower?
So, Mog, I don't suppose you know where the 4 keys might be.
I'm afraid I know of only the first one, Kupo.
It's one more than I do.
Kupo! The first key is said to lie in a... Oh, 'twas the Valley of Fire, Kupo!
Where's that?
I can think of one place. The Fire Valleys in Babel. Down to the south of the low seas.
There's those low seas again.
What labor, all these twists and little turns. But fate must be allowed to run its course.
Right you are, Sigwardus. New wares are now available at the Choco Latte Mart. Yes, we'll save our progress.
Chapter 9. The Low Seas.
Okay, so like, all we gotta do is cross the low seas and find that Valley of Fire.
Well, I don't know. Are we really just gonna follow some random prophecy word for word? But what other leads do we have? Fine. I guess we'll run with it.
Huh? What?
Captain Ferris, can you tell us how to get to the low seas?
Perhaps. But I'll not be lending you this ship. For one, she can't venture down sea, even if I were feeling generous. Ah, wait. Ahoy! Mog! Is our guest still aboard?
Guest, Kupo?
You know who. Oi, the lass in glasses.
Oh, from the League, Kupo. She might be Kupo.
The
I'll go
League?
with Kupo.
League of S, perhaps?
You need something?
It's Keistis from Final Fantasy VIII.
Sorry to detain you.
I thought we were done with our transaction. Did you find some sort of problem with the cargo?
No, the goods were sound. I've another quandary, if you'll hear me out.
What's that?
These gents here have business in the low seas.
Who are they?
The giants from the hills. In the flesh.
What?
Ta-da!
Cut that out! Oh. Sorry about Lon. I guess we might be the giants from the prophecy, but honestly, we don't know.
Very intriguing.
So, they need a boat. And as I recall, you've got one.
Well, if it's true about the Thane, that he's some kind of monstrous Bahamutian doppelganger, then we don't owe him anything. Which means that the boat is up for grabs.
Aye.
Wait, up for grabs? What do you mean?
Oh, my group had some business to attend to in Saronia, so we presented the Thane with a boat. Some might call it a bribe.
You don't need to wheel in the deal with a bunch of no-good monsters like that.
Yeah,
You're not even listening.
yeah.
So you're absolutely certain? You saw the Thane undergo a transformation?
Aye. And then Sildra let him have it.
Okay, well, don't get me wrong. I can see that they're giants, but I can also see they've got some growing up to do. Do you think they'll survive the trip?
Huh. One splash in the low seas can't stop a prophecy.
Well, I guess you win. You can take the fast craft down to the low seas.
Oh, sweet!
Thank you so much! Although, that whispering wasn't very encouraging.
Okay, come see me when you're ready. I'll take you to the boat.
Alright. We'll go ahead and check out our... Well, yeah, we're gonna go back to Ninewood Hills and check some stuff out there. Alright, first of all, we're gonna go see the girl who forgot her name, because
One
now...
of your mirages has unlocked the Joyride ability. You can hitch a ride on it as long as it's in your lineup. It might let you get around them more quickly. It might let you access some new the places. It might to help you find cool stuff. Or it might not to let you do any of those things. Sometimes the Joyride ability is just there because it's the fun. Give it a try and you might be the surprised.
See what you got there.
Here, help yourselves.
A mover increases the SP of all party members by 1. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Alright, Chocobo, see what we can do. Chocobo kick. And then Moogle, yeah, now he can transfigure into a Pirate. He just needs to reach level 15 to do so. And the baby Behemoth will get Revenge Blast. He's not quite at level 23 yet, so he can't go to a Behemoth. We have Babbliz. HP plus for you. Cockatrice. Alright, we're just gonna wait on the Cockatrice. Cactrot, probably nothing. Tama. Yeah, agility plus. Floating Eye. Alright. And that's about everything we can do. Let's check out the... Yeah, let's check out the tea room. So that way we can get Refia's champion medal and some other stuff.
Good evening. What now?
There it is.
What now?
Intervene.
Whose soul will you touch?
We have 2 new bosses here. We have Raised Nice Bridge. Refia returns to Sherwada Solace for some well-needed R&R after Saronia. She gets to thinking about how dangerous the ice passage, across the ice is, and decides to look for a way to create a safe route through. After talking to Charlotta, the 2 of them head to the Nether Nebula. Let's do it. So it looks like she'll be seeing Shiva.
I guess there's no point in me dwelling on it now. Seriously? Getting to town and back is a real pain in the neck. Maybe with some magic. I wonder if I could just build an ice bridge right here. Oh yeah, I guess I don't know how to use blizzard magic.
Don't worry, Refia, you got it.
Build a bridge? I suppose that it would ease the journey to town, but ice sounds like a recipe for a broken neck.
You might have a point there.
A bridge of ice. Oh, now hold on. I've heard of a mirage who might be able to make us exactly what we're looking for.
That would be great!
I think her name was Shiva. She's said to live somewhere in Cornelia. Wait a second. If we build a bridge that leads right to town, then who's going to stay at the Solace anymore? I certainly can't have that. Hey, Refia! We weren't done talking this over yet!
Yep, looks like she's going to the Nether Nebula.
How'd I let you talk me into coming along?
That's funny. I thought I told you I could handle it myself.
Hey! Where's Shiva? Get out here on the double so we can discuss some business!
Ruh-roh.
You want me to come to you? How about I turn you to ice and hang you up on my wall?
Ah!
No, thank you. Unless you're hiding some handsome men, then I'm done with you now. Goodbye.
We never said we're done with you.
So we were hoping to ask for a favor.
A favor? A bridge of ice?
Yes, we heard that you were a specialist of sorts.
You must be mistaken. I'm not the one who does the ice bridge trick.
Oh, out of your league? Well, we won't waste our time with second-tier mirages.
Oh, snap!
Refia?
Huh? Wait, just a minute. When did I say that I can't do it?
I heard what you said. But bridges are the other Shiva's job. If you're too small time, then just say so.
I do not talk like that at all. And you dare to call me small time? You wretched humans!
Everyone calm down!
Oh no. Yep, we're gonna be fighting Shiva.
Come on now, you're the great Shiva. Maybe you ought to keep your cool.
Go on, just build the bridge for him. Oh, and for us too.
Wait, what? When did you two show up? What's going on?
I guess you might say that we're kind of sort of tagging in.
You're... What? That doesn't even begin to make any sense. But don't expect any mercy from me.
Okay.
Are you still hung up on what she said in the nebula?
Wow, Long remembers that conversation?
I guess it did traumatize him.
We'll always wonder what we were talking about.
Hey, I'll get over it. Someday.
Now here's the thing with with this game. As I can tell, these characters, there's a lot of jokes here. But the problem is they're not taking themselves seriously enough for this task.
Banish this darkness.
Alright. We got this. Ouch! Well, at least that did nothing. Ah, come on. I love you, Shiva, but what the hell? Alright, we'll just have to use a regular Phoenix down. Oh no. Break over Phoenix down. Ah, dang it! You're making me blow through a lot of Phoenix Downs here, Shiva. We'll just go ahead and use an elixir here. Alright. Miss, really? Alright, Red Fang. We're chipping her down pretty well. Yeah, now she's panting, which means that she's just about done. Ah, it's good that that lawn can't be taken out with diamond dust. And this'll do it. Yep, we beat Shiva.
That was a good fight.
That wasn't so bad.
Ugh, forget it. Have it your way. I'll build you your stupid ice bridge. Happy?
Huh? Oh, thank you so much!
Yep, she built a huge bridge
To Saronia
across
won't
it.
take nearly as much time.
It sure won't. Wait! This is exactly the kind of shortcut to bankruptcy that I was trying to avoid. No, I must destroy the bridge!
Relax, Charlotta. It'll be okay.
Oh, sure, Lala. Alright, there we go. Now just go ahead and go to the adventure log. Turn that in. To get 2 solid frigicites. Now, as you saw, there is yet another one for us. Alright, items. Let's see what you got. Solid frigicite. Deals a moderate amount of damage, of ice damage. Neat. Champion medals. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get Refia on there. So she's just a 1-star cost, and then restores HP and removes status ailments. That's pretty cool. Then we'll check out our mirages. Alright, blank space, not gonna do much with that. Chocobo, you're good. Moogle, not much for you. SP2, I don't even think there's anything for you. No. Cockatrice. Dang it, so close. Cactrot, nothing. Actually, wait, what am I doing? He finally has an SP, so I can go ahead and get the other Mirage board. The Cactuar! That's right, the real staple of the Final Fantasy series, the Cactuar. Alright, and if you can hear that music, that's the guys in the room next to me playing music, so yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and go to the prism case. Go to Cactrot and Cactuar. I don't even know if there are any differences between the Cactuar and the Cactrot. We have Flee, Stroll, Unstacked Evasion, 1000 Needles. Has to be level 25 for that. Cactuar Prism. And there we go. Awesome. We'll go ahead and see what this can do with the Choco Chick. Increased accuracy will do. Alright, get it back to a Chocobo. And then let's check out the other intervention quest for...
Welcome to the rift between dreams and time.
For Charlotta and Refia.
Now? Whose soul will you touch?
We have never crossed a boss. Charlotta and Refia are out and about among the ice, searching for a mirage that's been causing trouble. But that figure looming in the snow, it's... Alright, let's accept it.
Okay, Charlotta. This is the place we heard about.
It is freezing out here. Let's get this over with so I can go back to the inn.
Right. Somehow, I don't think she'll keep us waiting long.
Leave it. Leave it.
What the...
Did you hear that? She's here.
Leave your gill and treasure and be gone from this place.
This is the Undead Princess.
If the undead princess is royalty, she must be the rich.
Well, I guess it's possible.
Know who else must be the wealthy? That skeleton the Mirage Lich.
Oh, I get it. Lich, rich.
Well, too bad, Princess. I don't have a guild to my name.
And you're bragging?
Well, technically, you don't let him near any of the money, so he's actually telling the truth.
Yep, they made a reference to the Lich from Final Fantasy I. Alright, Undead Princess is gonna be easy, and she can be obtained by transfiguring the Death Skull. And that's what this memento is for. Yep, you finish this fight and you get the Undead Princess memento, and that's about it. Yeah, these fights are easy now. Revenge Blast, 129. Ugh. Yeah, she's just about done now. Rut-row. Once again, Rut-row. Red Fang, just about done. Eek. Well, that did it with a confused Blizzard. All right, Mithril Giant got a level up.
Okay, just lay off of me. Wow, you're the strongest mortals I've ever seen. I don't suppose such tough gals would be willing to...
Do you think she was trying to tell us something there?
Maybe, as long as she's not bothering this place anymore. Let's go home.
Stop right there!
Are you just naturally mean?
Because I was all like, don't kill me, let's talk. Don't pretend you didn't hear me.
Was I supposed to spare you so you'd stab me in the back? And why are you still breathing? Can't you take a hint? Let's try this again.
Ah! I am so not breathing! Check it out, dead as a doornail. Oh, I'm undead.
The problem is I can't let creepy she-monsters scare folks away from my inn, because that would basically put me out of business. Shall we, Refia?
Remind me never to get on your naughty list.
Look who you can't kill. What is it going to take?
Charlotta, I don't think we're going to make much progress this way. Maybe we should hear what she has to say.
You're way too nice for your own good. Now talk. And it better be worth it if you don't want a beating.
Why are you so violent? Look, just for the record, I'm not doing this because it was my choice. Come on. Being a mirage leaves me with so much time to kill. So I said fine, what the hey? May as well make a little bling-bling off my hobby.
So you're tormenting people just because you're bored?
Ow! Please don't hurt me! I'm just trying to give you some context. If Milady has a better idea, then hey, I'm all ears!
So what you're saying is you don't know what to do with your unlife.
Yeah, super lame, I know. I mean, all I've really got is this deep-seated grudge, which is great for my hex life. But sometimes the magic just isn't there, even though it's supposed to be.
Alright, I get it. If I can't slay you, I may as well make you useful.
Whoa, for real?
From now on, instead of scaring adventurers away from my inn, I want you to scare them towards it. If you can do that, you're hired.
Cool! You really mean it? Yes, I'll do it! I'm on the job!
And don't you go threatening them or stealing their valuables.
Oh, I would never dream of it, mistress! Oh, I have a purpose, something to live for at long last!
You just got through telling us you're dead.
Well, that should take care of that. Refia, we're leaving.
Oh, right! Hey, wait, mistress! I'm going with you!
Nope, your job is right here, 24/7.
Ha!
Is that, like, even legal?
That's right, Charlotta got the Undead Princess to basically scare people to the inn. That's funny. Alright. And I don't even think there's anything else. We'll just go ahead and get... Alright, Prism, Cactuar, and Undead Princess Star. Then adventure log. There it is. An undead princess memento and 2 holy torches.
Need some? What now?
I don't think there's anything else here. Oh, in fact, there is. But we don't have any. We don't have any armor gems, so there's nothing we can do. The Undead Princess is working hard at her new job catching travelers and inviting them to Charlotta's Solace when Milady shows up. Charlotta's, okay. We got something else, but we don't have any armor gems to do that with. Alright, we're actually going to be doing some, what am I trying to say? We're going to be doing some of the stuff for the Colosseum. First of all, we'll see if Seraphy has nothing new. Alright. Hey, Chocolate.
Usual. Don't be silly. I just decided to settle down. Welcome to the Chocolate Mart!
Yeah, so there's some new stuff. Seeds. Confuse sleep. We have a lot of stuff here. First of all, let's get some of these so that way if there are any mirages that need certain ailments, then we'll go ahead and use them. Alright, there we go. We have 2 of them. Thank you. Alright, we'll go ahead and start doing some stuff at the Colosseum.
Going to the Colosseum?
Yes, we are, Tombury.
This way.
Yep, basically, you unlock more rounds the more bosses you get.
So, how can I help you?
We'll enter the Colosseum. We'll do the first one. Final Fantasy Mascots 1. Let's do this.
Let's begin.
Right.
Come on, bring it.
Fight's gonna be against Chocobos and Moogles. Oh, why I even do that? Alright, this is gonna be easy. Told you, easy. Haha.
That was a good fight.
Predictable.
Alright, no experience, but we get a Phoenix Pinion, which does revive everyone, but grants half of your HP.
Oh.
No trouble at all.
Then we have the Forest Fauna.
Look.
Against Valivore, Cockatrice, and Moose. Actually, no, we don't want to do that since there are Cockatrices. But we'll go ahead and use Horn and Blizzard. Eek. Did I just see eek? And they just hate us. That's what you get for having someone that's weak to ice. We'll go ahead and start taking down the other one. Or so I thought. Haha! Counter to the face. Blizzard on this Valivore stack. Yep, see, they're starting to get tired now. Alright, there we go. And our reward was a Cure Seed and 234 gil. And we have some new stuff here, but we won't do that just yet. Meh.
Farewell.
Alright. We'll go ahead and get back to Ninewood Hills. And see what else we can do. Actually, we'll go back to Twins' room and check out some stuff with the Who's Who part of the room. This game's just good all over. Who's Who? First of all, we have the Knight in the Golden Mask. Alright. Thane of Saronia. Thane of Saronia, Vreffia's uncle, Bahamutian soldier, fate, destiny, crumbling cookies, etc. Obsessed with being a part of something bigger. Let's see. Vreffia's uncle Taka was merely the guise of for a Bahamutian soldier, but not just any soldier. Unlike the other Bahamutian grunts Lan and Rain have encountered, this one is capable of thought, speech, and self-determination. No wonder Sigward entrusted him with an entire nation in the Federation. Now we have something from Chocolate. Let's see. Hither and thither. A Choco gal with the habit of appearing in the most Choco of places at the most Choco of times has a whole bevy of different greetings for those who stop by her shop, only some of which make sense. It's all about the attitude and not the content. She's also an extremely special case who has managed to retain her identity as she moves from world to world. The real mystery is deciding who the real Chocolate is. The woman? Or the Choco chick on her head? What do you mean, it never crossed your mind? Then Vreffia. Vreffia was chased out of house and home by her only living relative, her uncle Taka. Given no reason for her exile, she did her best to keep her spirits up and forget her troubles. However, when she saw the woes of the people of Saronia faced as a Federation state, she could remain silent no longer. Ignoring the danger, she left to give her uncle a piece of her mind, but it was already too late. Shalana discovered Vreffia one day collapsed and freezing in the snow. She took it and cared for the exiled girl, and they've been fast friends ever since. It may surprise you that the strong-willed, independent Vreffia could get so along with a tough, no-nonsense Charlotta. But Vreffia is a good-natured and honest girl, so while she may not show it, Vreffia will never forget that she owes Charlotta her life. Isn't that something? Then Charlotta. Let's see. She's a kitty. Wait, why can't she change into a feline? In her own words, cats get around. Not the clearest answer, but it's all you're going to get. Interesting fact, Charlotta originally thought of Vreffia nothing more as a stray cat she brought in from the cold. It's probably for the best that Vreffia never caught on. Alright, the Grimoirian Charlotta. Perhaps it's an unavoidable side effect of living as long as she has, but Charlotta tends to be distant and uninterested in the world around her. If she hadn't sentenced the goodness in Vreffia's soul, she probably would have left the girl out to freeze. Still, once she decides someone is worth saving, that person is in good hands. Perhaps Charlotta has come to think of Vreffia as a daughter, but don't make the mistake of asking her. Can you imagine the anger and the fury? You idiot! I'm too young to be a mother. And angry Charlotta is a fearsome Charlotta indeed. Let's see. Insufferable souls. If you're convinced Charlotta and the undead princess were made to mess with each other, you might just be right. With as many mediums and champions who had close ties in the original world, some force seems to draw the undead princess and Charlotta together no matter what world they're in. I've never played the Crystal Chronicles, so I don't get it. Then Ferris presents his male drop-dead gorgeous. Captains the crew of pirate Mughals, thinks of Sildra as family and converse with her. In League. Even before Line of Rain, Ferris had her suspicions about the newly federated Saronia. This way she formed a mutual beneficial relationship with a certain organization, and then kissed us. Glass and Glass, the secret agent, cautious and calculating, generous enough to give away a fast craft, and not generous. Don't pay attention to that last one. Cactuar Conductor. Putting the Conductor aside for a moment, Cactuars in general first appeared in Final Fantasy VI, and have made their prickly mark on every number titled since. They're known for their lightning-quick reflexes and their 1,000 needles attack. So which Cactuar have you got here? Well, if you look at the jerky animation and assume the Conductor's soul was brought into Grimoire from the Final Fantasy VIII era, then you might be onto something. Once again, never played the Final Fantasy VIII, so I don't really know. Alright. Master Tombury. Coliseum Manager, Gentleman, calm and collected, everyone's judge? Or is it just karma? The fog surrounding the Colosseum connects it to other worlds, specifically a set of divergent possible histories that have manifested as parallel worlds. Those other worlds have other Colosseums run by other Tomburys who all work together to arrange contests of sport across what we just call the inner space for now. Then the Moogle. Ever since their first appearance in the Final Fantasy game, the Mughals and their trademark Kupo have gone to appear in a number of stories and outside the Final Fantasy universe. There's something of a mascot. Alright, in Final Fantasy VI, Mughals pop up on a black screen to provide players with hints. That seems to have cemented their role in Final Fantasy history as guides and purveyors of various player-friendly services. In Evertale, Mog conveniently shows up to tell the twins about the keys they need. Does that make him a Deus Ex Machina? Transfig fashion. You may be wondering if a pirate is just a regular Moogle in clothes, in fancy clothes. Not so. Just like with any other Moogle, Mog here is able to transfig in and out of pirate form. It certainly helps him save on Colossus space. And for those who have played Final Fantasy VI, Mog was actually a party member. There was a party member named Mog, and he was a Moogle that was told by the summon Ramu to go help out Terra and their friends. Sildra. While seemingly a unique mirage, Sildra used to have a larger family. Her clan is gone now, but at least one extant relative, the sea dragon Elasmos, appears to live somewhere in Grimoire. Then Shiva. Not on Brigitte. As you may have figured out, the Shiva that specializes in making bridges is the one that hangs with Snow. It's not to say that this Shiva is incapable of making a bridge, and in fact, Charlotta managed to taunt her into it, but she certainly isn't about to go out of her way to do any extra work. That's right, they mentioned Snow from Final Fantasy XIII. Then we have the Princess Goblin. Let's see, Goblin ruler, helm horns that move as fast as she emotes, and inexplicably excited all the time. This feisty young lass is quick to develop crushes and even quicker to get the wrong idea. The one thing she isn't quick about is setting the honk down. Tenaciously, she insists on getting what she wants and getting the last word. In short, what a handful. So goblins can be a reasonable bunch, and it seems that deep down, their princess has a good heart. That's why the Federation was able to take advantage of her and her kin. Then we have the Undead Princess. Oh wait, no, I didn't mean to get out of there. Alright, let's do this one. Okay. I love this. Immeasurable. She is alive or undead for quite a while, but Sherlock is still a little older. Dead, but has a great hex life. Down to earth when she does the spooky act. When she drops the spooky act. Definitely not, especially not princess-like. What were you? Who were you hoping for? Lich? Oh, sure, he may have been the death of the Final Fantasy party since the series' beginning, but sorry, you won't get a chance to put him back into the ground on this adventure. Still, you might have heard his name come up in conversation. That means he's in Grimoire somewhere. They mentioned the Lich, but he's not in this game at all. Alright, let's check out some Mirage's entries here. One of many birds valued through Grimoire as a mode of transport. Flightless but fleet on their feet. The males are called chocobros by no one, if there's any justice in the world. Alright. Mithril Giant. A towering mirage made of a rare metal. Capable of taking a beating and strong as well. Mithril is harder than steel, so fist bumping is not recommended. Now let's check out Ariman. A floating eyeball with a terrifyingly toothy grin. Imagine having to see the thing hover over you. Then again, stare at it long enough and it's actually kind of cute. Floating eye, did I say anything? Yeah, I did say that, okay. Blood Eye. A burning blood red eye that slings around fire magic. Kind of looks like a flying tomato. Rumor has it its tears are the secret ingredient at Grimoire's best watering holes. Mishiva. A Babuiz that's grown into a chilly little ice princess. Her magic arsenal has expanded into more than just ice attacks, but her vocabulary still needs work. Then Behemoth. A hulking beast with large powerful horns, also a heavy mouth breather, but even heavier than that is its fearsome heavy counter, which is enough to even make the spooniest bard. So sorry he swung his loot. Oh my god, they made a reference to Edward? For those who don't get that, there was a black mage in Final Fantasy IV named Tella. He said to the bard of the party, Edward, you spoony bard? I can't believe they've referenced him. White Neck. A wolf-like mirage with sharp fangs and thick fur to protect against the cold. You could say that it has a knack for hunting, but please don't say that. Then Fenrir. A mirage that inhabits colder regions and uses swift attacks and its ice storm ability to corner prey. Wilson's source compartment not included with this model. Pirate. Nothing. Death Skull. Oh yeah, I didn't get it. Let's see, Cockatrice. Nothing for Valifor since I haven't transfigured it to it yet. Cactuar. A mirage with a truly astoundingly ability to evade attacks. Its tricky movements may lead you to think that our animators are lazy, or that your frame rate has taken a sudden dive, but we can assure you there is nothing wrong with us or your hardware, thank you. Oh, they made a reference to that. That's awesome. Well, I mean, not a reference to anything, but still. Alright, I said the Mirage, Quachacho. Oh, wait. Oh, I already said that, okay. Baby Paleberry. Let's see. A wielder of light and ice magic. These things have the same petty grudge as their cousins. They're not berries covered in yogurt. Although it's admittedly hard to unsee you once that's in your head. Miniflon. Yeah, I already said that. Once again, the comedy of this game, I just love it. Undead Princess. Giant Goblin. And then Grand Fenrir. A fearsome Fenrir that lives in the Icicle Ridge, aka the Alpha Neck. Sadly, there is no such thing as a Great Grand Fenrir yet, or a Grand Fenrir clock also yet, but progress is swift in Grimoire, so you may never know. Let's see. Sildra. Ferris's best friend and her ship's primary means of motion. Wait. Does that make her ship a sea chariot? Oh, and don't worry. There are no tearful beach goodbyes on this adventure. Let's see. Bahamutian soldier. Nothing. Alright. Once again, I just love the comedy in this game. And I'm gonna go back to the tea room for just one more visit because there is an intervention quest for the Colosseum, in fact. So we'll go ahead and check that out before we end this off today.
Welcome. What now?
Nope, that's not there yet. Okay, that's fine.
See.
See if we got any new items. In fact, we did. Wow. And we have Undead Princess Memento. And let's go back to the gate. Well, actually, no. We'll go back to the ship. I hope you're enjoying this, really. Like, this is a very fun game. Pirate deck ship. So, in this episode, we finally got to the pirate ship and met not only Ferris, but also Kisis from VIII. And actually, I'm not going to mislead you with this. We're going to continue going on with this.
Ready to go?
Let's get going, Kisis.
Okay, right this way.
Godspeed, gents.
Thanks. Oh, right. Where's my manners? Sorry we tried to rob you.
We really didn't mean to cause you trouble.
You can make it up to me. Perhaps. If you survive. Farewell.
Huh?
Yeah.
Come on, this way.
I'm not going to mislead you with this episode title. I said there's 3 Final Fantasy characters, and dang it, I'm going to show that.
Wait, where does that road go? It's the way back to town. I mean, isn't that how you got here? The other road is crawling with mirages. Nobody uses that one anymore.
Dude! Oh, I so wish we knew about that coming in.
Oh, that figures. I thought something about these docks smelled fishy.
But at least we found some good mirages. No worries, the right?
Yeah, no worries at all.
All right.
Here
The
she
little
is.
kids are just cute.
Just give me a sec.
I don't know if this is anything from Final Fantasy
I set the helm to
VIII.
autopilot, so it'll take you right to the low seas. Now get going, before the Thane or the rest of the Federation catch on.
Wow, you're just as nice as a peach.
Thank you for everything.
Bye now. Don't come back and haunt me.
Huh?
What?
Well, at least it's starting to warm up.
Ah, yeah. The breeze is really nice.
I can't believe they loaned us this great boat. We really lucked out this time.
No kidding.
Dude, I know, right? We don't even have to steer it. I love the easy life.
But Lon, aren't you just a little worried about what Ferris and Quista said?
What did they say?
Now that you mention it, they did kind of make it to sound like we weren't gonna live out the day.
Pretty much.
Wonder why.
What's so bad about the low seas?
I don't
Just
know.
going south, right? You know, somewhere lower down on the map or something.
What if they're called low because of all the low lights?
No,
there?
I think it's something a little more specific.
Hey, Rain?
Huh?
Is it just me, or is the river getting more whooshy?
You think so?
Rain, all of a sudden, I'm suddenly getting this really bad, sudden feeling.
Yeah, me too.
Bad feeling? About the what?
How about the fact that they call it the low seas for a reason? It's a waterfall straight down to the next continent.
South. The low seas are not south.
What the honking
They
horn?
are literally straight down!
That's why they call it the low seas. Oh my god. These guys. They somehow survived.
Jelly sandwich!
How are we alive?
Tama, you still with us?
Never been the better.
What, hey, don't do that on my head.
Yes, we'll save our progress. All right, let's keep going.
Now that our boat's busted, how are we supposed to get where we're going?
Don't ask me.
We got some mirages over there with a baby turtle?
Those Mirage the meanies have flipped that poor little mini mantis over. How the mean can you get?
Hey, cut it out! Nobody likes a bully!
Looks like
A
this
mini
makes
mantis. We have sea snakes. Use water attacks to create a prism trinity. It is a good thing that we did happen to get some water fish scales. Actually, we have a lot of them. Alright, we'll go ahead and start using some fish scales on them, and then imprison one. Let's start doing that. Dang it, so close. Ouch. Ouch again. Fish scale, sea snake. Let's get this. Yes! Alright, now we can go all out on this thing. Thank God it didn't have a resistance to that. Ouch. No counter? Dang it. Awesome!
All right.
Good job!
Alright. So we got ourselves a new mirage. The sea snake. An Ophidian mirage often found along Grimoire shores. Attacks with both waters and its flippers. Sea snakes aren't exactly made for terra firma, but they manage to be mobile on land through sheer force of will. Guess we'll use the default. Looks good. We'll leave it with Seraphie.
Huh, looks like even mirages have to put up with mean old bullies.
Take care.
Aw, mini mantis.
Rain, come on.
Huh? What?
We're mirage keepers. If you're gonna let them just swim away,
Oh, what?
you're doing exactly the right thing.
This is an Adamantis. Aww. I'm sorry, that's adorable.
Young Mirage Keepers, my mini mantis here tells me that you saved his life. I thank you.
It talked with words.
Wow, a talking mirage.
Seriously?
No. Tell me what a pair of keepers like you are doing all the way out here.
Well...
Then I shall help you find this babble. You are free to ride on my back.
Dude!
Are you sure?
Oh, yes. I'll be your fast craft, or my best approximation of what a fast craft is.
We're gonna be riding on an adamantus. Let's get going. Mega Shark Wall Alright, the Mega Shark Walls of the low seas are deadly. It's very unlikely you'll be able to defeat one the first time you encounter them, so you might want to steer for now and come back when you're stronger.
Now, off we go. I know little about the world above.
Something swimming around over there.
I don't like the look of it one bit.
Why not?
Lon, does this not remind you of anything?
Hey, let's try touching it.
Oh, please don't!
That's right. Whole bunch of Mega Shark Walls. We're not capable of fighting them yet. And we can steer the adamantus.
Whoa, what was that?
Who is that?
Oh, real actual people. I thought I might have been seeing things. Who are you? Oh, my bad. My name's Riku.
Riku! From Final Fantasy X, and she's wearing her costume from 10-2.
Man, I wish that Mirage hadn't come along and trashed my boat, because I was having a great day of treasure hunting. I'm a good swimmer, so it's no biggie, but I was really starting to get pooped. Then I spotted you guys sailing along on top of old Adamantus here. So, is there some story behind all this?
Yep, Riku from Final Fantasy X.
Oh, the merrier. Enjoy the cruise.
Thank you. Man, how totally awesome are you Mirage Keepers? It can't be easy befriending an Adamantus.
Honestly, I think we just happened to bump into a really nice one.
Oh, so you're trying to get to the Babel region, right? You need to set a course that way.
Thank you, Riku.
So, shall we be on our way?
Off we go!
Take it away. Let's go!
Ah, this is just good. Riding on top of an adamantus, meeting Riku from 10, who is wearing her 10-2 costume, by the way.
Which way do we go from here?
Well...
I think I see it over there. Gotta avoid these Mega Shark Walls. Alright, yeah, we're just about done here. Alright. This is the awesome.
Oh?
What is it?
Looks like a cave. Huh. The Rainbow Shore. This is gonna get into another one of my favorite parts.
Chapter 10. Too warm a welcome.
Welcome to Rainbow Shore.
Thanks for all the help.
Nonsense. No trouble at all.
Thanks for showing us the way, Riku. No problem. I needed a little breather anyway.
So, where are you headed from here?
Hey, there's this place I've been trying to reach. Would you mind if I hitched a ride a bit longer?
Sure, I must head back myself. Not a problem.
Thanks a bunch. Okay then, back to my regularly scheduled, totally awesome treasure hunting. Good luck, and be careful. See ya!
Bye, Adamantis! I'll come back and imprison you one day, don't you worry! Right, so, what's next?
Well, first, why don't we look for a town?
Be careful. Whatever's up ahead, it's causing my Mirage Dart to go bonkers.
Alright. Let's start walking around a little here, see if we can find any treasure chests. If not, then we'll go to, I believe that, yes, a nearby save gate. With an elixir in there. And yeah, there's a gate. So, we finally made it past the pirate ship, meeting Ferris and Keistis. Then we got to, the low seas, meeting Riku from Final Fantasy X. In the next episode, we'll be continuing, hopefully going to the place known as Babel. This is Phil with it. I will see you guys on the next episode. Later.